Tim Adams here at Nippert Stadium as things kind of wind up from training camp. We've got Ehinger up there somewhere in the clouds. But Parker, you're a guy that had to make the move, and you've made moves here before. You played right guard, you played right tackle, but now you've made the move to left tackle. How has that transition been for you?
You know, it's been a pretty smooth transition. Going from right tackle in my first 2 years here, and then in the second belt bowl, sorry, I had to play right guard. We had to move some guys around. I had to go to right guard, and that was my first start at right guard since my first collegiate start.
Right.
So it was actually a pretty easy transition. I feel like I can go in there and play center if they need me to. I mean, it's not ideal to have a 6'8" center in there, but I know all the positions from the left to the right. So I mean, it's an easy transition for me when I know what the guys next to me is doing, the center's doing. I watch a ton of film, so it was an easy transition for me.
Last week here, Marquise Copeland comes out, and I think it would be fair to say you struggled somewhat with him. I mean, would that be fair?
I honestly, it was a day where I was sick and I wasn't feeling well. I think it was more of me just not feeling well. I wasn't 100% out there, but now I feel 110% right now. It was just a thing where I had a stomach flu, and I just wasn't feeling 100%.
Well, I can say, having watched the matchup today, there was a huge difference today. You were balanced. I thought you really controlled him. He wasn't nearly as disruptive today as
Yeah, I think it was. I mean, it was just the sickness, and I mean, it got to my head. The heat honestly got to my head. With having the stomach flu, it was just, I didn't feel good the whole day. And then, coming out today, I felt 110%. I got a lot more hydrated than I did before, and just, it wasn't as hot out here, so it felt a lot better.
Just about on this offense, just about everybody returns except for some offensive linemen, and what we're seeing right now is a lot of mixing and matching in this scrimmage alone, especially at the guard position. You got Bond at center, you got you and Justin on the tackles, but there's a lot of guys today that were rotating at right and left guard.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, Ryan Leahy, I think we'll start the whole season at guard, and it's kind of indefinite, where what guard he'll be at, but I've been telling some of the young guys that I think the right guard position is open right now. It's open for competition. Anyone that wants to play, can go out there and battle their butt off. I think they can go out there and play. So they just need to step up and prove themselves.
You're a veteran around here. You've been on some pretty good teams. What are the expectations for this team?
The expectations, I think, for this team are, to go undefeated. Honestly, every year, you want to talk about going undefeated, but this year I think we really mean it. And I think we really have I think this is the best, most talented team I've been on since I've been here. And I think we can go undefeated, and I think we can go to one of those great bowl games. Hopefully we can go to one down in Florida or out in California, the Bahamas. Any one of those bowl games would be great.
I've seen you since you got here as a true freshman. What's your weight right now?
I'm about 320 right now.
And when you got here, what were you, about 280 or 270?
I was about 270. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a little skinny guy.
So have you grown? Have you gotten any taller? Or
I probably got about an inch taller since I've gotten here.
What's your height right now?
About 6'8", 6'7" and a half. Yeah.
Okay, you got the ink working for you and everything there is looking good. Parker Ehinger, thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
No problem.